People. I don't know. I see all around the place they're talking about sending the youths back to school, which I don't understand the logic in that. Because if you're sending the youths back to school and you're saying that the youths are going to be okay, as far as if they contracted or whatever the case is, but you're still putting other people in jeopardy, because if the youth catches it, right, and let's say they're asymptomatic or whatever, right, they're still able to spread it to their family, so that's the whole thing that I don't understand. Like, common sense says, even if the youths get it and you say they're going to be okay, but what about their parents? What about their family that they come back home to? Like, it's just common sense. They get it, they bring it home, spread it to a family member. The family member goes to work one day, spread it to somebody else, they get sick, the family member gets sick. I mean, it's just common sense. Like, why are they in such a rush to send these children to school? It seemed to me like they know, because there's no way these doctors and all of this stuff like that, there's no way they could be okay with that, unless they're knowingly, purposely putting these children at risk. You understand what I'm saying? And there have been children that died from it also, and there have been children that had major brain issues and things like that. They still live, but they had long-term lasting effects from it. So you put in the children in danger, and you put in the adults that the children, will come home to in danger still. So it just doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? It's like, and I understand, parents, having to get back to work, and it's just a difficult situation. You know what I mean? But it's a life or death situation. You know what I mean? I understand parents having to work, and why don't they do what these other countries doing? You got other countries that's giving their citizens $4, $5, $6. I saw one as high as $8,000 a month to survive through this until they get a hold of this thing. What is wrong with America that America don't have the money or refuse to put that money up to take care of its citizens in this time of crisis, when so many other countries are doing it that are not even in so-called, the greatest position as far as, money-wise. It's really shameful when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Big bad America can't take care of its citizens in a crisis, but y'all can send hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars every year to Israel and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, $1 billion a year or more, y'all can send to Israel. Really to me, in my opinion, for no apparent reason, right? They can send all that money, but they can't, divvy out money to help its citizens. You know what I mean? And then many people are gonna, black people specifically, are gonna lose their house, their homes. You see what I'm saying? Because them people want their money, all that money that they wasn't collecting when they had that little stay on, rent and mortgages and things like that. Well, it's back. It's back. You know what I mean? And these landlords or whoever, whatever, they want their money back. You know what I'm saying? They want their money. They expect these people to pay. You know what I'm saying? When many of these people have lost their jobs, or they was depending on unemployment to keep them going, depending on the little stimulus thing, and now they don't have it, and the government is playing politics, holding the people hostage, and also, don't forget now, they're also going to, they're constantly pushing this commercial that I hear all the time. They said the campaign to get people to take these vaccinations is going to be a historic, listen to their words, a historic campaign to get these people to, take these vaccines. So that means they're going to be having all kind of commercials, all kind of, scare tactics. They're going to, They're going to do everything in their power to convince people to take this vaccine. They're going to do everything in their power to convince the people to take this vaccine. It's a full on scale launch. You know what I mean? To really get people to, you know, take this vaccine. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, what a wicked, hey, things is getting wicked, man. And the numbers are rising, you know, according to what they say, like, so fast, and it's like fast and furious, you know what I mean? The way the numbers are rising, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like creating a panic, you know what I mean? And I see some other things at work here, you know, because you got some people that believe, you know, out of chaos comes order. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, right now, everything is kind of chaotic, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like they're gonna make sure that it gets worse. If they send these children back to school, it's gonna be devastating because the thing gonna spread through families. You know what I mean? Families and friends, anybody that those children come in contact with. You see what I mean? It's just, I don't know. To me, it's common sense, but I don't know what these people are. Well, you know, I don't know. It's just evil, man. It's just evil. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's evil and it's wicked and it's cruel and it's mean and all of that. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and lives, so many lives have already been destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And the numbers are just rising. So, you know, I don't know. It's like we got a lot to really consider and a lot to really think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's life over death at this point in a world. It always has been. But you really gotta, man, you can't follow these people are leading us to the slaughter. Like, it's a mass, to me, it's like mass murder. You understand what I'm saying? It's like mass murder. And all these little politicians, we got to get them the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? These people are playing games with the lives of the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't care. They're in their little bubble. You know what I mean? In many cases, they're not affected the way regular people are affected. So they don't care. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, send the kids to school. You know, but nobody's talking about, yeah, when you send those children to school, yeah, they might be okay, but they can contract it and take it home to their parents. And then the silly parents that's out there saying, you know, and I'm not even going to call them silly because they're really thinking about survival at the same time, because they're thinking like, yo, I need these kids to go to school so I can work, you know, to put food on the table. Like, it's one of those damned if you do, but you damned if you don't, or vice versa. You understand what I'm saying? Because, yo, you know, they're thinking about shit. If I can't pay these bills, you know, we could potentially be homeless. They're losing their savings. These people are taking, you know, money, even you know, small businesses, many of them having to go into their own personal savings just to pay their employees and things like that. So it's a lot of different things at play, and it's a lot of, you know, a lot of things is kind of up in the air, you know. And this government, and what's terrible to me is that the government, right? The government has all the money in the world to do anything that they want to do, but they don't have no money for the people right now. You understand what I'm saying? If they want to take a couple of $1 billion and drop it over in Israel, in Iraq, and Iran, and if they want to take a couple of, you know, $100 million to do this, to do that, you know what I'm saying? They do it. They do it. Even if they just got to print the money or whatever, however they got to make it happen, that's what they do. You understand what I'm saying? But all of a sudden now, it's so much politics being played, and, oh, you know, this one is like, well, that's too much money, and that one is like, it's not enough. And meanwhile, The people are suffering. The people are suffering. America should be ashamed of itself the way how it's treating the citizens right now. And you got Canada, other places that, you know, already rolled out, you know what I'm saying, stimulus money for their citizens long term. And they gave them a nice piece of money, like not no little chump change or whatever, you know what I mean? They gave them nice piece of money that they could live off of comfortably and all of that, you know what I'm saying? And in other places around the world, you know, and it's just, I don't know, it's shameful, man, and it's wicked and it's evil the way how they allowing all of these people to die, you know, and get sick and stuff like that, you know, because it's like they're all over the place, you know what I mean? Open up here, don't open up there, close down early here, don't close down early here. Like, it's just ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? There's a bigger thing at play. Of course, they're going to use fear tactics, things of that nature, you know what I mean? And they're already trying to pass legislation to make the vaccine mandatory for anything. You see what I mean? So it's a bigger thing that's happening right now, you know, and really got to pay attention because these people, they're so sneaky. It's so fucking sneaky, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck they trying to do with these vaccines and these chips and all this other kind of stuff, because that's a part of the thing. That's a part of the thing, you know. You have this out of what they say, out of chaos comes order. That's how some of them get down. That's what they believe. You know, you create chaos or whatever, scare the hell out of the people, and then you're able to implement laws and things that erode the rights of the people, and the people are going to give it up freely because of all of the suffering and things of that nature. And they just going to be like, well, you know what, fuck it, I might as well just take it or whatever, and, you know, make it safer and make other people safer and this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that's, you know, create a panic. And within that panic, the people, you know, you got the people basically to their knees, and now the people is begging you for it, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they mean. Another thing that they mean when they say this is going to be an all-out campaign, the biggest in history out of any campaigns, to get people to take this vaccine. That's what they're saying on the news. Yeah, that's what they're telling you. It's going to be like they're going to use every trick in the book that they can to encourage and to manipulate people into taking this vaccine. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they got the thing so, you know, the way they got it set up is like a lot of people gonna be second thinking the thing, like, oh damn, should I take the vaccine? Should I not take the vaccine? You know, because you got a lot of people right now that say, yo, I'm not taking no vaccine. You see what I'm saying? But when the pressure get on, you see what I'm saying? That's when the true tell of who, you know what I'm saying, is gonna stand up firm. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think certain things should be administered to people that actually need it. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case is. You know, because many people, even though this is definitely a different animal than the flu, but you got millions and millions of people that don't take the flu vaccine either. You understand? And they've been all right. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, the whole thing is just, it's tough. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of decisions that's got to be made that are critical and crucial to survival, and then other decisions that's got to be made that trumps that, to me, you know, no pun intended, but it trumps that to me, where it's life over death. It's like a life or death situation. You know what I mean? Because it is, I don't know.